hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth. But Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive and defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense,
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
they find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up. I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnover.
Now a loose football. The defense has got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. He slams it in there, and he is in. Breece Hall for the touchdown. His 6th touchdown now for the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back. Instead, not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. And it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion now is White. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On play action, he'll set up. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
42-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Has a touchdown. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score our home team 14. Visitors 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Taking off, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's made by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. T. Higgins for the score. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the visitors move out in front. The new score, 17-14. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Worthy. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Buenos Aires 1st down.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 2nd and 7. They will run it over center with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, this looks like a design run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Sending a receiver right. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this.
Here we go, set.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He keeps it himself. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
14.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Josh Allen, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Bo Nix has thrown a touchdown pass. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd and 10, the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's got his man. That's Legette. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. This has been bizarre. from second and a mile. A huge gain, but still short of a first down. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The extra point is good, and the visitors will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. The drive will start on the ground, and that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion now is White. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now,
over the top, he's got it. Has a touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A handoff as they try to run it here. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your...
To the goal line and in. George Pickens for the score.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the visitors tack on one more to their lead.
Our home team, 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards for the touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And his guys are able to cut the deficit to 10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. try him again. Another one to Higgins. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and that will be a first down. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock. Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Our home team, 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
And the Toronto first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air one more time. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it as he's standing right around his own goal line. He's to the 45. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the visitors will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
So it's a win for our visitors. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.